Hey guys, Masterkid's back with some Borderlands 2 for you today, and going to show you a couple of tricks and tips again, and hopefully this will help you out. The whole point of this video is I want to show you a way for you guys that play on PS3 and Xbox 360 to trick your game into thinking that there are 4 players playing. A lot of you probably already know about this little technique, but I know there's a lot of people that have asked me about it. And yeah, there's probably a lot of people out there that don't know anything about it. The whole point of this is it makes it so much easier to spawn Vermivorous by yourself. And it's pretty much the only chance you will have. It's something like a 1 in 1,200 chance when you play solo, or it's a 1 in 60 chance when you play with 4 players. So it dramatically increases your odds. The first couple of tricks I'll show you are just some miscellaneous little tricks and tips, and then I'll go in and show you how to do the 4-player little trick that you can do on your consoles. It also works on PC, of course, but it's mainly for consoles because most people on the PC use the 4-player slider, which is a modification, but if you're on console, you don't need to do that. There is a way to naturally trick your game into thinking there are 4 players in there. What I'll show you now is quite a nice little trick. You see here I'm out of ammo for my Fleet, which is something that has been happening more and more often, purely because it is about the only weapon I use at the moment. It is my absolute favorite gun. There is a really, really nice trick that you can use with certain weapons where it's almost like having a portable rocket generator carried around with you at all times. You will need to have a very, very high capacity Sham though, which is like this one here. I actually got this one from Yodi Slayer, and I traded him for one of my nice Fleets, and he's like, look, I'll trade you for this Sham. And I was like, bro, thank you very much. That's a very, very nice shield. And it's what I use all the time now. Very, very rare. You do get the Sham from the bunker. Very, very rare to get such a high capacity one. But anyway, using this shield along with a weapon like this is a Logan's gun. I'll just quickly bring it up and show you what it is. Action Logan's gun. The particular weapon, I'll have to check. I really should have checked before I started making the video. It either drops from Wilhelm, or it drops from Captain Flint, or it might drop from someone completely different. I'll have to double check, and I'll have it come up on the screen and tell you who actually drops that weapon. So, but the cool thing about this gun is it shoots a certain type of projectile. You see, when you shoot it, it spawns these little explosions. If you have a Sham on and you shoot it at your feet, can you see what it is absorbing down there? It's absorbing rockets. So what that means is I now have 26 rockets, and it didn't cost me anything. It's much cheaper to go and buy a full clip of pistol magazine or pistol ammo than it is to go and buy a full clip of rocket ammo. That's a very, very cool trick. A lot of people have been saying, do I know about it? Yes, I know about it, but it's something that I didn't really think to put in a video. So, but anyway, I thought if people wanted to actually see, yeah, you'll see it absorbs rockets. Fantastic little trick. And yeah, really, really good way to get Fleet ammo, because the Fleet tears through ammunition. Anyway, next trick, I'm going to swap out the Sham for the Rough Rider and explain a little bit about it and how it works in conjunction with your character's skills and your class mods. The Rough Rider is a shield that has 0 capacity, and a lot of people have probably looked at that and thought, that's completely useless, throw it in the grinder, I'm going to get rid of it. But if you use it correctly, and if you have a character like the Siren, it becomes invaluable, and it's something that I will never, ever not have in my inventory from this point on. If the game goes out to level 400, I will have this in my inventory. It is fantastic. The whole point of it is, if you look at your skill tree, most characters will have a skill like this, where the skill is active when your shield's depleted. And what that means is, say I had a normal shield on and I'd taken some damage and my shield dropped to 0. What it does is it gives me 110% movement speed for a couple of seconds until my shield starts to regenerate. Then I go back to normal. With this particular shield, it's always at 0, which means that those skills are always active. The Commando has like a bullet damage one. The Siren has movement speed. I think Zero has one that does gun damage as well. But it's fantastic. And you'll see that when I have it equipped, I move incredibly fast. I mean, It's ridiculous. 110% movement speed. It might not seem like much when you look at it in a video, but when you play and the jumps that you can do, I mean, you can jump from places and things like that that you should not be able to do. And I think that if you were to play through the campaign with it, I reckon there's a lot of areas where you could get to places you aren't supposed to get to, purely because you can move so quickly. And just the jumps you can do are insane. It's very, very cool. But anyway, this sort of leads into the next part, which is the 4-player trick. And the 4-player trick is, like I said, incredibly handy for console players because until this trick was discovered, they had no way to increase the rate of spawning Vermivorous. But using this will help you a lot, I guarantee it. What you want to do is go to a fast travel station. I should state that you will need Captain Scarlett and her Pirate's Booty DLC for this to work, because the locations you go to enable the 4-player difficulty are part of that DLC. So the one I use is here. It's Hater's Folly, and this is where you want to go when you fight Master G. You basically want to head out here as if you were going to go and fight Master G. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to make sure I have full ammunition, like so. I'm going to crack this open. Hopefully there's some ammo in one of these. Okay, there's rockets, sniper ammo, SMG. So see, I can't pick any of that up. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to run over to Master G's gate, and we're going to activate this glitch, this trick, this exploit. It's not really something that's bad. I think it's something that's really good, because I know a lot of people play solo, and I know a lot of people are even from areas where they can't really play with other people. I think I've had comments from people saying I can't use Steam's matchmaking because of the country they live in and things like that. So this is something that will help you a lot, because it will scale your game up to 4 players. You want to go up here, and this is all you have to do. That's it. You just head to his gate. I think it was a byproduct of the way that they handled the difficulty of the raid bosses in the first DLC. Was they had a zone around where the raid boss is located that as soon as you passed a particular barrier, like an invisible barrier, it would scale your game to 4 players, which means that the enemies would do more damage, they would have more health, and it would just overall make things much more difficult for you. So that's been changed now, and Gearbox have come out and said that this is unintended. It's not something that is supposed to happen, but I think it was just the way that the developers probably handled making those particular raid bosses so difficult. You'll see now I won't be able to pick up the rockets, but I can pick up the other ammo. It doesn't work with rockets, it doesn't work with grenades, but if you can pick up ammunition, even though you are full, you'll know that your game is now scaled to 4 players. Very, very cool trick. I could demonstrate it, but trying to get Vermivorous to spawn is a very lengthy process. So there's no real way that I can do it without making it something where you have to sit and watch another 30 minutes of me just shooting the ground waiting for Varkids to evolve. But all I will say is try what I just showed you. Make sure you can pick up ammo even though you're full. Go out to the farmhouse, go out to Caustic Caverns, and watch the Varkids start to spawn. You will get badasses, you will get super badasses, you will get ultimate badasses, and I can guarantee you will notice a difference in the evolution rates and just how many Varkids you will get, because the game thinks there are 4 players playing, and yeah, it will really help you out. So I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. If you have any luck with it, and if you try it out and you say, yes, I got Vermivorous, leave it in the comments. Let people know how well this works. It's a very, very good trick. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until the next one, I'll see you later.